Leo, thank you for joining me on Angelworks3110. What's the messages for Leo? What's the messages for Leo for May, the end of May to June? End of June. Here's your message. Since it's noisy, I'm going to display your card and then I will be back. How pretty. Leos, you got the changing your mind card. This message indicates that you've changed your mind about a previous decision and you're struggling with possible repercussions. Maybe you're worried about what other people may think or whether you or another will suffer consequences due to your second thoughts. You know more now than when you made your original decision. Perhaps you could have uncovered this information with a little more investigation. Nevertheless, the circumstances unfold as they did for a higher purpose. Learn from your former actions so that in the future you take your time doing research prior to making decisions. In the meantime, know that changing one's mind is an option for us all. Additional meanings: leaving a relationship, regretting a purchase, quitting a job, deciding not to accept an offer, staying home rather than attending an event. So the message that I'm getting right now, and for some reason it gives me chills, but this message that just came to me is maybe you're regretting the choice you made in a relationship and you judged someone maybe based on rumors, and you chose to be with someone that maybe you shouldn't have chose to be with, and it's a toxic relationship, and now you're wanting out and you're feeling guilty. You changed your mind now and you see who you should have chose, but you didn't do the investigation like you should have before you committed to someone else. So maybe you're feeling regret. Also feeling like you could have regretted leaving a job based on rumors maybe that was not true, and you should have investigated it more. Or you could be regretting the job choices that you made and you want to leave. You are the only one that can change your situation. You cannot depend on others to change it. And you cannot worry about what others are going to say and think. You are living your life for you to make yourself happy. Do not suffer and make consequences on your own self, causing yourself to have an unhealthy life, because this will make your health go downhill basically, because you will have anxiety, you will be worrying, you will not have enough sleep. We need our sleep, we need to eat healthy, and you're going to be just in worry mode. Stop being in your head so much. If you figured out that if your gut tells you something, you need to go with it and not be in your head so much about it. People make mistakes. Just learn from it and you just grow and move forward with it. You have figured out that you're in the wrong kind of relationship, the wrong person, and you realize who you want to be with, then it's time to speak up and get out of that toxic relationship. Or maybe you was in a good relationship and you left a relationship to be with someone else and then they wind up being in a toxic relationship. Do not leave a relationship unless it is a toxic relationship. Someone physically or mentally abusing you. God does not want that for us. He wants us to be happy. The way I see it is people feel guilty about leaving a marriage because they may have a belief in that once you're married, you're supposed to stay married. But no. God will send you the right person into your life, the one that you are meant to be, the one that God wants you to be with. If you choose to marry someone without God's blessing, then that's on your free will. You chose the wrong person, and it will be an unhealthy relationship. God will not bless a marriage and then let it be a war zone. God wants us to be happy, to be kind to one another, to respect each other, to be leaders, to show people what kindness is, and to lead others to Him. He will not tell us to marry someone that's going to abuse us, going to belittle us, hurt us in any way, and in our children. He will send us the right person whenever it is time, on His time. And if He brings this person to you and you're in a bad relationship, you will know when it's time to get married and you're having second thoughts. Maybe this is not the one that God sent to you. You will know. You need to go to a preacher. You need to seek counsel. You need to figure out why you're having second thoughts. You want to be in one marriage, and that's the marriage that God unites you with. Always remember, God is there with you no matter what. He is telling you there's a reason why you're having second thoughts. Maybe this is not the one that God sent to you. So just remember the consequences that you will have to suffer if you left a relationship that was not really that bad off. If you're just having little fights here and there, that's not a reason to leave to go somewhere else. If you are having to make a decision to either stay or leave a situation, go seek counsel. Ask a friend that is trustworthy, a relative that does not know either side of either person involved. Go to the people, let them know, be honest, and say, look, this is how I want things done. If you're in a relationship and you're having difficulties in whatever it is, you have to discuss this out with your partner. And if they can't come to an agreement with you, then you're gonna have to talk and say, well, if we can't work things out, we're gonna have to split up. I do have feelings for someone else. If that's the case, be honest. Go to the other person and say, I am married, if that's the case, or I'm in a relationship. Be honest with yourself. Love yourself and be honest with those around you. God will be there. Pray to Him. And if you have regrets about purchases that you've made, if you're a person that likes to shop a lot or whatever, start taking stuff back. As soon as you buy something, turn right around once you get in the car and then go walk back in the store and return it. It will make you feel better and you will break that habit of buying things. This stuff is not what life's all about. Materialistic things does have some purpose, but for the most part, no. We have a higher purpose in this world. We need to figure it out. Pray and figure out what it is, what our purpose is in this world. If you changed your mind about an offer that was given to you and you're regretting it, the only way to fix that is to go and see if it's still available, if it's an old job or whatever the situation is. All you can do is just get a yes or no response. If you go in there thinking that way, then you'll already know your answer. It's either going to be yes or no. If you are regretting taking a job offer and it's already passed you up, there's a lot of opportunities to correct this and go to school, take the classes you need, and find another company that does the same kind of job or whatever. But you can fix this situation. So a lot of you Leos are in your mind right now for this month until the end of June. And the only way to get out of it is trust your gut feeling and be honest with those involved. And if you're addicted to shopping, be honest with yourself. Start taking things back, returning things. Eventually, you will go into the store, you will have a whole bunch of things, and you'll realize, oh, well, I don't want to take something back. Let me eliminate 5 things out of all this stuff. And you'll work your way down from being a shopaholic, basically. I hope this resonated with someone. If it didn't, go to one of the other videos. Maybe something will touch you in one of those videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Remember to treat others the way you want to be treated, and that God is always with you. God bless.